Hi, my beautiful beings. I want to teach you today the second cleansing process. The first cleansing process, which we have already learned in our the first day of our training. The second cleansing process is the Ho'oponopono prayer. Okay, the first one is writing gratitude for all your challenges, for anything which you don't have in your life, all the negative people in your life. We write gratitude for cleaning our mind so that we create the right frequency. Now, what are we doing by creating the right frequency? Because we know everything is energy, right? Now energy attracts like, happiness attracts happiness, sadness attracts sadness. So what are we doing? We are clearing the frequency of any kind of anger, sadness, frustration which is there inside us by doing this cleansing process. Otherwise, whatever we want to attract, we will not be able to attract if we carry any of these negative emotions inside us. Whether it's not today, it can be from the childhood what we are carrying, and we don't know what all we are carrying inside. So the simple way is, what all you can remember, write gratitude for those, for all the negative situation. And the second process, which is very very powerful, and I have used it in my life, I have seen miraculous results coming in, and that's known as Ho'oponopono prayer. Now, how does it work? This was actually introduced by a scientist. He was a psychiatrist, Dr. Hugh Lin. You can Google it. And he was appointed in a mental hospital in Hawaii. Now, this mental hospital where Dr. Hugh Lin was appointed, in this they were having patients, mental patients, who were very, very aggressive, very, very violent. Okay, their hands were tied up, their mouths were tied up, because even they bite themselves. So if they open their mouth, they can bite themselves, they'll harm themselves, they'll hit themselves. They were so violent, right? And that's the level that mental hospital people, and they were put in a separate room. So there Dr. Hewlin was appointed, and he went over there. He did a research, and with this research he found out that everything is energy. So there are certain powerful words in our universe, wherein using these words we can create any kind of healing, we can cure anybody, we can create any miracle in life. Now, what are these four words which has a very high frequency? The number one is, I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. The four words with very high frequency. Can you imagine somebody chanting this, sitting in a mental asylum, for each and every patient sitting over there? Now, what his mindset was, every patient, they don't know what they are doing. So Dr. Hewlin was chanting these four sentences for them on their behalf. So we can actually chant this on somebody else's behalf, so that we can heal ourselves with all the negative energies which has flown, and for that reason we are sick. Why the person is sick today? Why we get diseases today? Because of the negativity which we are carrying inside. If we can heal that, even the disease will be healed. Just because those mental ill people were not be able to do prayer, so Dr. Heelan was doing the prayer on behalf of them. Imagine taking the name of each person and chanting this for 1 hour every day in that mental asylum for each person over there. And he did this for around 1 month or 2 months. Each and every mental patient over there was recovered and healed. And this was another 6 months, the complete mental asylum was closed, because everyone got healed doing this prayer over there. The entire world, the scientific industry was like curious to know how this happened, and this was in news. Everyone wanted to study about this case study Dr. Hewlin has done. And then he explained this to everyone, that Ho'oponopono prayer, it is nothing but a cleansing process. This we can do it for ourselves, we can do it for others, we can do it for anyone. In fact, Dr. Hewlin, when he goes for a session anywhere out, what he does is, he first makes sure that that wherever he's sitting, okay, that room where he will be presenting, he will go to the room, touch the walls, touch these cupboards, everything, and say the prayer, I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. He will touch mobile, he will touch the chair, he will touch the room, he will touch every corner of that room or the stage where he will stand and present. So he goes there one day before and he does the cleansing process of the entire house or the entire stage, and he says that because whoever has come before he has arrived, his their energy is left behind. It's like corona, it's absolutely like corona. So whoever has come has actually leaving their energy there, so the next person comes will impact and there would be a conflict of the energy. Imagine when we actually say, now I understand, when we say this mantras, when we do Satyanarayan Katha, when we do puja, when in Christianity we say rosary at home. So 1 hour we are chanting the positive words. These mantras have a high frequency, and somebody who will chant high frequency sentences, the puja mantras or any high frequency words, imagine the positivity which gets created inside the home, and there is a cleansing which happens. So all the negativity goes out and the positive frequency gets created, and that's why you see miracles happening. That's why we see so much of result. We feel peaceful, we feel so good after a puja. And exactly the same process which happened with these 4 sentences, I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And I started using it for everything. You won't believe, even when I even something which happens with my mother-in-law, with my father, with my dad, any kind of conflict or upset, I get upset with the arguments or any kind of discussion, I just say these 4 mantras, thinking about them, chanting these 4 mantras, and you won't believe, within few hours everything would be fine. I don't know how. I mean, there's law of attraction number 1 rule: don't ask how. And I could see magic happening. I have seen people healing, I have seen relationship getting completely reconciled, I have seen people coming out of the pain, just using these 4 mantras. Please try to do it. So every day night, what I do is, before sleeping, I do this mantras for myself, because for the entire day, the people whom I have met, their energy I have absorbed it, and then maybe my thoughts and my words, my actions, unconsciously, which unintentionally, maybe I might have told something to somebody which has hurt somebody. So I say these 4 mantras to myself. I clean my soul first, then I clean to everyone. So I tell these 4 mantras to myself, taking my name, and then I take my daughter's name, my husband's name, my mother-in-law's name, and I chant these mantras. Whoever you have met on this day, whoever you have spoken, just say this once, and we can heal each other. In fact, I have started doing for you, my students who are there, so that I can heal you in some way. But imagine if we all can do it for each other, how much purity, how much positivity we can spread. Now, it's very, very important, when we do it, we can do it with pure intention. We can do it with that positive vibes, right? Now, try this out. Anything, whether you need money in your life, just say, money, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Any negativity which you are carrying with money, you cleanse it, right? Health, I'm sorry, my health, my body, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. The relationship, take the name and say the same 4 words. The career, take your boss name, take your job name, take whatever, whoever is it, whether it is a thing, whether it's a people, whether it's a relationship, just take and say these 4 words. If you can put your hand on your heart, it actually releases a chemical in your body which gets deep inside your brain, and it's like, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Chant this, and I every day make it in a routine, and do this whatever you want. Sometimes anything which comes in your mind and you're worried about it, just think about that problem and chant this, your problem would be resolved. So this is my big mantra which I use it. Simple things which can help you to make your life easier. It's good to use it, right? So chant this and come back and tell me how powerful your life has become.